Hi Taurus, welcome to July. I'm Ruby and this is Ruby Reads Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's play some tarot for the month of July. Venus, your ruler, goes direct today. I think you'll enter July with a bit of a sigh of relief. Things that may have felt quite difficult, especially in the department of home, money, and just your general confidence will begin to feel a lot better. The trick to this month, I think, with Neptune going into retrograde is to be very careful of not to trip yourself up. Be very cognizant that you're not taking anything too personally, Taurus. Don't pay too much attention to what anyone else is doing. We're all going through our own struggles. I think it's your responsibility to spread as much light as you can. And sometimes learning your best lesson means moving on with your dignity and the fond memories from a certain place, but going forward towards your dreams, Taurus, the time is now. Saturn goes into Aquarius. This is thinking outside of the box. This is really pushing new ideas to the surface. This is making dreams come true. You are moving. I think you're moving somewhere. Could be across waters. This is a dream for you, Taurus. This is something that you had dreamt about for a very long time. The movement card could be you moving into your own home, changing residence, moving in with a partner. Either way, you're moving in a direction that is generally going to be a lot better for you. Star card here. There is an element of making things happen. There is an element here, Taurus, of you pursuing the things that you know were your goals. Making things happen, right? So using the emphasis of this eclipse season energy, I would say to you, Taurus, work on your foundations and actually make things happen. This month of July, Cardinal Cancerian energy, water, which is a lot to do with our ambition also. How big our drive is, how big our heart is in regards to going to chase our dreams. Taurus, put those ones in the ground. If there was a new business that you wanted to start, post the shadow period of, I think they're your cards. Post the shadow period of the 20th of July when Mercury comes out retrograde on the 12th. If you wanted to start a new project, I would say go right ahead and start it. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. You are reaching the end, the conclusion point of a certain cycle. A phase in your life. This could be something that's coming to an end naturally. 2 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the Devil card, the 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Strength card, Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. Let me lay these out for you. So I think, Taurus, it is pretty clear that there is a situation that you really need to retreat from. I think there is a situation that you have decided, and I think this eclipse energy probably really has helped a lot. And I think the fact that Uranus is in your sign at the moment also has meant that with what's been going on in the world at the moment, you might have been forced to retreat. You might have been forced not to act. You might have been forced to hold tight. And I think that holding tight period was there for a reason. It was really there to maybe develop the situation, but energetically, so not necessarily how you can see it playing out, but you are now being prompted that the time is to move forward, and July for you is really you having a bit more confidence and knowing that you will give yourself the rest when you need it. But with Venus going direct again in the sign of Gemini, you've got to be quite swift in this movement. So you've got to be proactive in deciding that moving is the thing, and it might mean that you're going quite quickly. But I do think it's something that you have thought about for a really long time, and you might even have planned. The time to take a necessary break from whatever this situation is, Devil card, Capricorn energy. I think it is one that has been playing on your mind. It may have made you feel a little bit paranoid. It may have had you feeling like you were stuck in a partnership with codependency. Narcissistic energy also. I'm feeling like real burdensome, like trapped kind of energy. And I feel as if with Venus going out of retrograde and it being in the sign of Gemini for you, the time really is now to break out of this cycle if you can, Taurus. Could be in regards to a marriage. This could be a divorce also. This could be breaking away, I think, from a convention, contract energy. You've reached the end of a cycle with it, okay? And at the bottom of all of this, I have the Ace of Pentacles and I have the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, that is your energy. And it's kind of saying, this reading is saying to me that when you decide to walk away from something, once you decide to break something that may have felt like a real heavy commitment, and understand that naturally, like, the cycle just ended with this thing, guilt card. You might need to relieve yourself of certain guilt you might have associated to, like, leaving people. Because I feel like there might be an energy of enabling someone here. There might be an energy of you doing way more than you should be doing. There could be an energy of you, or this could be someone feeling that way about you. Just apply it how it fits. It seems as if the scales are completely imbalanced. And there is a situation here where one might be enabling the other. And it's kind of not gonna run anymore. Saturn does go into Aquarius, changing the energy up, going out. And there's been a lot of Capricornian energy at the moment. And this could even be Saturn retrograde, where it's just like, you know what, this isn't good for you. Venus coming out of retrograde, it's like ripping it away from you. Either way, I think the real focus needs to be here on building for yourself and overcoming and mastering a lot of your fears and doubts and where your nerves might have been. Okay, I'm not going to take those. I think I have to take these for you. Okay. Shadow and the base chakra. I don't think that you are grounded enough at the moment, Taurus. I feel like you might be really spending a lot of time in doubt. Shadow card here might makes me think that you might need to look at family problems. You might need to look at the role that you're playing in the situation. You might need to really ask for some clarification. Ask the universe for some clarification, because there really needs to be some healing that you're doing within yourself first and foremost. Because whatever this situation is, it seems to have you shaken up. Gossip and despondence. I don't think you're acting as assertively as you should be, Taurus. If there is gossip surrounding you at the moment, I think that it is not something that you should be worried about. You really need to kind of come into the moment and be a little bit more mindful about what's going on, as opposed to ignoring it. Don't ignore the problem. Address the shadow. Address whatever this issue is. See how you can heal it and see what you can do to get more grounded in yourself with it, to feel a little bit more comfortable with what's going on, Taurus, by just making peace with yourself or finding some sort of peace. Try and find some sort of grounding, okay? Because if this narcissistic energy is pulling from your life force, until you don't drop it, you don't actually get the chance to enjoy this, what is it? Spiritual union. 2 of Cups. So maybe it might even mean, Taurus, that you're looking at some of your part within a relationship and maybe healing that. And if the relationship has come to an end, because there are a lot of moving on cards here, it might mean that you have to do you kind of need to go in the direction that the universe is prompting you in at the moment. Like all the signs are saying you need to move on, like the cycle's closed. But there is something here that you need to work on, because I feel like if it's in regards to a relationship, like a love union relationship, there is something blocking you from a spiritual union. And it might be the lack of energy, the right kind of energy that you're applying to the situation. I think you might even be avoiding a situation where you shouldn't be. I feel like you are more keen to leave than actually like do the work that you need to do. And there might be guilt involved in the situation, which might mean that you are not focusing entirely on your pentacles or your work or being able to get work done. Gossip, I think you need to really cut yourself loose from a lot of like bad energy that might be surrounding you right now, Taurus. Gossip, I would not participate in it at the moment either. Neptune has gone into retrograde, and with Saturn in retrograde, this is energy that will hold you accountable to everything that you say. If somebody has been gossiping about you, I wouldn't be surprised if that person is brought to light. Sacral chakra, womb space if you're a woman, if you're a man, this is how you feel about your security within yourself, like how confident you are within yourself as a person. I think that's all I have for you, Taurus. To book a reading, visit rubyreadstarot.com. Thank you so much for joining me. To book, and for all other information, check the description box below. Take care.